Let's break this down and get into this theory because holy crap, there's so much going on here, and I'm convinced the writers are playing 4D chess with us. From the start, we're all just sitting there, watching the show, scratching our heads, waiting for any solid clue about who or what is pulling the strings in the village. Then, by the third season, boom, Mabuse shows up written on the ambulance bed. I mean, come on, that's a mic drop moment if I've ever seen one. If you don't know, Dr Mabuse is a legend from Norbert Jacques' 1921 novel. The dude's a master manipulator, using hypnotism and even full-on possession to control people. Like, he's not just your run-of-the-mill villain. He's the puppet master of crime syndicates. This guy doesn't just commit crimes. He orchestrates chaos. And you're telling me he might be the man in the yellow suit. Wild. Let's talk about the creepy tech thing. Mabuse can mess with radios, TVs, and basically anything electronic without electricity. So now all those scenes where random music plays or devices turn on by themselves. Yeah, it's not just spooky. It's Mabuse flexing his supernatural skills. That restaurant radio, the mysterious city electricity, it all clicks now. Then there's the card symbolism. My guy loves cards, especially tarot cards, which are all about control, fate, and witchy vibes. Remember Tilly pulling out tarot cards? She saw this village before, threw those cards, and then got wrecked by the crows when she tried to help Fatima. That death wasn't random. It's Mabuse twisted. What goes around comes around justice. And don't even get me started on those playing cards scattered all over the place. Every scene with cards is basically screaming, "This is Mabuse's playground." Now, the puppet connection. Mabuse equals puppet master. So why does Christopher's puppet keep popping up in Victor's memories? And why is Jade haunted by it? Coincidence? Nah, this is a breadcrumb trail. It's like the show is begging us to piece together that everything is under Mabuse's control. The spider theory? That's where it gets next level. Dr. Mabuse apparently has ties to a woman connected to spiders, which perfectly lines up with Sarah hearing a new voice and Boyd getting spider bitten. And what about the woman in the kimono? If she's tied to Mabuse, she could be one of those spider-like beings from folklore. Jorigumo, anyone? Deceptive, dangerous, and tied to water, just like Ethan's creepy lake vision. And remember, Victor or Ethan straight up drew a spider. Coincidence? Again, I don't think so. And that poster Tabitha saw in Henry's house? It's literally screaming Mabuse vibes. The show's art department knows what they're doing. They're leaving all these little Easter eggs for those of us crazy enough to connect the dots. So yeah, the evidence is stacking up. This entire village is one big chessboard, and Mabuse is a player controlling every move. Hypnosis, possession, crime, tarot cards, spiders, it all ties back to him. This isn't just a random monster story. It's about a literal sorcerer playing games with people's lives. If the producers don't reveal this soon, I'm gonna lose it. Thoughts? Do you think we're onto something here, or are the writers just messing with our heads? Because either way, this is genius.